Hello everybody, and welcome to day 1 of the 25 days of yoga for 2025 challenge. I'm so grateful to have you here, beginning your new year with your yoga practice. Today we're going to begin our journey with 12 minutes of hip openers. In a seated position, bring your feet in front of you on your mat, a bit wider than hips width distance apart, and place your hands behind your hips. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and on your exhale, allow your knees to fall towards your left side. Inhale, bring your knees back up through center. Exhale, let your knees fall to the right. Inhale, knees come back up. Exhale, let them fall to the left. Inhale up through center. Exhale, let them fall to the right. Inhale, come back up through center. And on the exhale, let your knees fall to the left and let your right hand lift up and off the mat and sweep towards the back of your space. Inhale, sweep everything back through center. Exhale, knees fall to the right, left hand lifts up and around towards the back of your space. Inhale, find center once again. Exhale, knees to the left, right arm reaches back. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees fall to the right, left arm reaches. Inhale, bring everything back up through center. And exhale. Sweep your legs behind you and come onto all fours into tabletop position with wrists stacked right underneath of your shoulders and knees in line with your hips. Keep a deep bend in your left leg, and on inhale, lift it high towards the sky, foot flexed. On exhale, begin circling that knee inward towards your left shoulder, taking full circles, inhaling and exhaling. Then reverse the direction of your circles, now circling out and away from your body. Take one more circle and then keep your leg lifted behind you. Inhale, take one pulse up towards the sky. Exhale, drop it back down for tabletop. Now inhale, lift the right leg high behind you, deep bend in the knee. And exhale, begin circling towards your right shoulder, using your knee as a guide to trace your circles. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. And then reversing the direction of your circles, circling outward and away from your body. Take one more circle and then leave your right leg lifted. Inhale, one pulse up towards the sky. Exhale, release your knee down to the earth. Walk your hands back and come up to stand tall on your knees and bring your hands to your hips. Step your right foot forward in front of you and then heel toe that foot to open up your right hip. Square your hips and shoulders towards the front of your space and let your right forearm relax onto your right thigh. Inhale, reach your left arm overhead towards the right. Exhale, come up through center. Inhale, let your left palm find the mat beside you as right palm reaches over. Exhale, lift up through center. Inhale, right arm comes to right thigh, left arm reaches. Exhale, center. Inhale, left palm to the mat beside you, right palm reaches to the left. Exhale, find center. Inhale, reach to the right. Exhale, center. Release your hands down to your hips and then step your right foot to meet your left. Now step your right foot forward in front of you and then heel toe that foot all the way out to your left side and open the hip. Square your hips and shoulders and inhale, lift your arms high up and overhead. And exhale, relax your shoulders. Inhale, reach high through the fingertips. Exhale, left forearm comes to the top of your left knee as right arm reaches over to the left. Inhale up through center. Exhale, right palm comes to the mat beside you, left palm reaches to the right. Inhale up through center. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh, right arm reaches. Inhale, find center once again. Exhale, right palm to the mat, left palm reaches over to the right. Inhale up through center. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh, right arm reaches. Inhale up through center. Exhale, right palm to the mat, left palm reaches over. Inhale, find center. Exhale, release your hands to your hips and step your left knee back to meet your right. Lower your hands to the mat to come back into your neutral tabletop position. Step your right foot through the space between your hands and shift your weight into that front right hip. Inhale. And as you exhale, send your hips back and down towards your left foot and straighten that right knee as much or as little as is comfortable. Inhale, shift the weight forward into that front right foot. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten that knee as much or as little. Inhale, shift your weight forward, chest lifts. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten that leg and let your toes peel off of the mat. Inhale, shift your weight forward, hands stay planted or lift high up and overhead. Exhale, plant the hands back to the mat and shift your hips back. Inhale, shift the weight forward, arms can lift high to frame your head. Exhale, sweep the hands back down and shift your hips back. Inhale, shift your weight forward, and exhale, step that right leg back to meet your left in tabletop. Now step your left foot through the space between your hands and shift your weight into that front left hip. Inhale. And on exhale, shift your hips back and down towards that right foot and straighten the left knee. Inhale, shift the weight forward, chest lifts. Exhale, shift the hips back and down, straightening that leg as much or as little as your body is inviting. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale, shift your hips back and down. Let the left toes peel off of the mat to help you. Inhale, shift forward. Arms have the option to lift up and overhead. Exhale, sweep the arms back down and shift your hips back. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Arms can lift high. Exhale, sweep the hands back down and shift your hips back. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale, step the left knee back to meet the right. Tuck your toes underneath of you, walk your hands back, and with a deep bend in the knees, send your heels to the ground at the same time as your palms. Bring your hands to the tops of your thighs and press yourself up to stand. Bring your feet underneath of you, slightly wider than hips width distance apart, and slightly turn your toes out towards the corners of your mat. Inhale, lift your arms up high and overhead and bring your palms to touch. And on exhale, bend both knees, sinking down into Malasana, your yogi squat, hands at heart center. Use either elbow to push out either knee, allowing you to sit up nice and straight, and take a breath here. Now straighten both elbows and plant both hands on the outside of your knees. On an inhale, lift your left arm up high towards the sky. Right arm stays pushing your right knee out. Exhale, plant the left back down to the mat. Inhale, open up towards the right side. Right arm lifts high. Left arm stays planted. Exhale, replant your right hand. Inhale, open up towards the left arm lifts. Exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, lift the right arm high, open to the right. Exhale, lower back down. Deep breath in through your nose. And on your breath out, plant your hands to the mat in front of you and come back onto all fours. Walk your knees out so they lay on the edges of your mat and bring your big toes to touch behind you. Walk your hands forward one hand's length and inhale. And on exhale, send your hips back and down to rest on your heels and release your forehead down to the earth for Malasana, child's pose. Continue taking deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. And begin to draw your attention to how different it feels to breathe while resting here in Malasana. Notice the micro movements of your belly and your chest as you inhale and as you exhale. And invite your mind to stay focused on this feeling of breath as you relax deeper into your Malasana. Now slide both hands underneath of your shoulder blades and squeeze your shoulder blades together. On an inhale, press yourself up, and exhale as you come back into a comfortable seated position. Take one deep inhale through your nose full of light and love, and exhale all that no longer serves you. Your eyes can flicker open now as you have completed day 1 of the 25 days of yoga for 2025 challenge. I hope you enjoyed this lighter practice, opening up your hips. I'm so grateful to have you here, and I'll look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow for day 2.